Hey guys, welcome back to Eternity Warrior Fit channel. So we're doing some chiseled yoga today, and if you don't know what chiseled yoga is, it's a blend of strength, cardio, flexibility wrapped into a solid 30 minutes, and it was created via this pandemic through COVID. If you want to read more about it, you can read about it in my story. So let's kick some asana, shall we? If you guys like what we're doing here at Eternity Warrior, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. We're going to start with 3 sun salutations. So reach your arms all the way up, upward handstand, look up, reach high, and now exhale, flat back, swan, dive. Let your head hang heavy here. Maybe bend one knee and straighten the other, and really just get that movement, that blood flowing, especially if it's your first exercise for the day. Now inhale, halfway lift. So maybe palms come to blocks or the shins. Find length in the spine. Exhale, fold, let the head hang heavy. Plant the hands by the sides of the feet. Walk this time out to plank. Brush the ribs with your elbows and scoop it through into upward dog, rolling the shoulders back and down. Inhale, exhale, downward dog. We're gonna heel toe all the way up to standing, flat back, reverse swan dive brings us all the way up. Deep inhale here, exhale, flat back, swan dive, and we're gonna move it up a little quicker this next 2. So inhale, flat back, exhale. Now if you want to walk, step, or jump, if you're jumping, jump right back into low push-up and scoop it through. Roll the shoulders back and down, look up. Deep inhale, guys, just warming it up here. Exhale, downward face. And now either walk, step, or bend the knees, lift the hips high, and jump it up. And now inhale, flat back. Last one, best one. Exhale, swan dive, strong core. Start to engage those muscles in your body. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Walk, step, or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good. Now pedal out the feet here, bending one knee, straightening the other. Weight is in the front, fingertips. And now come down to tabletop. So from here, guys, let's just warm it up with some dancing lions. I love this pose because it really is super fluid. And I encourage you to close your eyes for this pose because it helps you to get into your body and out of the mirror or the thought of what you might look like. So go ahead and reverse the direction, because you really just want to feel good. We're lubricating all those areas, hips, joints, head, shoulders. Just move it around, good. Now coming right back into tabletop position, guys. So your knees are under your hips, palms are under your shoulders. We're gonna extend the right arm and the left leg. So from here, you're in one straight line, the back foot, toes are tucked, and we're gonna pulse it up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna tap it for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're gonna bring it in, elbow to knee for 5. 1, 2. Exhale on the exertion. 5. Good. And repeat that again. So pulse is 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Singles, tap up for 5, 4, 5. Knee to elbow. Already starting to build some heat in that body, in that core. Suck it in, make it strong, elongate it out. Bring that right hand down under you, left leg back out. Take a wide stance here, and with the left hand and the right leg up, come into Starfish Hold. We're holding here for 5, and it's okay if you have to tap that foot up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it back. Now sit back on your knees, and let's stretch out the wrists, because we do use a lot of our wrists in Chiseled Yoga. So point the fingertips back toward the knees and push the palms down, leaning back to get that nice forearm stretch first. And now put some pressure on those wrists, maybe opening the knees a little wider and taking it into a few circles in each direction, and maybe flipping over the hands, fingertips facing towards each other, bend and straighten the elbows, and make fists open and close those fingers. Good. Sit back, shake it out. Let's do the other side. So tabletop, we're going to extend our left arm all the way out, arm by the ear, and the right leg all the way out. So flex the back foot, and we're pulsing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now down. 2. They're quick. 4, 5. Elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really squeeze and engage. Good. Leave it out and pulse again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Tap it out. They're quick. Exhale on the exertion. Good. Elbow to knee for 5. As fast as you can go, or as slow as you need to go. This is an all levels class. Good. Hold it out. Bring it back down. And we're going to do the Starfish Hold on the other side. So open your feet wide as the mat. And now this time with your right arm and your left leg, hold it up. We always have better balance on one side, but do what you can to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you hold it a little more? Good. Bring it down. Those static holds are not easy, you guys. Take a sip of water if you need to. And we're coming back to downward facing dog. So sit back on those heels, tuck the toes, and push your hips high into downward facing dog. This time the right leg comes all the way up and through. Knee to nose. We're going to puff up the upper back, pushing into the palms. Really try to get your knee as close to your chest as possible and hold it here. Static holds, you guys. Not easy, but definitely building strength. Kick it all the way back up. This time as we come through, we're going to turn our hip to be parallel with the mat. So the right hip is parallel with the mat, the right thigh, IT band parallel with the mat, and then go ahead, extend that leg out, drop the foot, opening up into reverse dancer's bridge. Now coming all the way back down, it's an optional for level 3 here to do a push-up. And now bring it back, knee to nose, hold it, and then kick it back out. So now that you know the movement, we're going to speed it up a little bit. So knee comes in, hold, wrap those triceps in, don't let those elbows bend out. Kick the leg back up, and then make it come right back through. We're turning the hip, extending that leg out, and stay here if you want. Level 1, level 2, you can raise that left arm up and shoot those hips up to the sky, coming all the way down for that optional scissor push-up. Good. Knee back in. We got 2 more, guys. Keep breathing. Kick it out. Bring it back in. Hold it. Push through the hands. Push through the palms. Push through the space between the pointer and the thumb. Leg goes back out. Back in. Now twist so that hip is sideways. Open up that leg if you want. That reverse dancer's bridge. Push those hips up. As that hand comes down, immediately go into that scissor push-up. Knee comes back into nose. Squeeze it in, guys. You're doing so good. We have 1 more on this side. Leg goes back up and comes all the way in You hold. Good. There's strength and stillness. Let that leg go all the way back up and bring it through again, this time tilting the hip to the side, looking over to the left, and then opening out that foot, staying here or pushing your hips up, down for that push-up, and then back, knee to nose. 5, 4, 3, you guys are doing so good. 2, 1, good. Bring it down. This time you're coming down to your forearms. So right forearm is parallel with the front of the mat, and the left hand goes behind your head. So for level 1, you might want to stagger your feet. It's a little bit easier. Level 2 or 3, you can stack your feet. Makes it a little bit more challenging. And figure where you are, and we're gonna do 5 hip dips. They're small. They don't go all the way down and all the way up. We're just going halfway down, and we're really focusing on that contraction. And now elbow comes to elbow. For 5, 4, open it all the way back up, guys. 3, 2, keep those hips high. 1, good, excellent. And now bring it down for 5, 3, 4, 5 hip dips, and 5 elbow to elbow. Woo! Yes, you can do this. If you have to modify, take that bottom knee down and keep crunching those obliques. Good. Now bring it all the way back around, coming back up into a plank pose. So from here, guys, you're gonna open up your feet and start to give me shoulder taps. So right hand taps the left shoulder while you're keeping your hips square. So careful to not move your hips side to side. Engage your core. That's why you're opening up those feet a little bit, and you're pushing into the palm as you squeeze your core tight, keeping those hips level into a plank pose. Make sure that butt doesn't go too high. Keep tapping those shoulders. Shh. Keep alternating hands. You got this. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Push it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Woo! This time, left leg comes all the way back and up. Excellent. And through. Knee to nose. Hold it here. Hold it here. Squeeze it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it back. Come all the way through again, knee to nose, but this time turn your hip. Looking over to the right this time. Release that leg, pushing the hips all the way up. Reverse Nance's bridge on the right side. Optional scissor push-up. Knee comes right back in. Hold. Keep breathing. And now push it all the way back. And all the way forward. Hold. Keep that knee high. Get that shin higher than you think by pushing into the palms. Good. Leg goes all the way back and up and through. Turning that hip, elongating out the leg, reaching up, down for that scissor push-up. Excellent. You guys keep going. Just riding up on my small little noggin. You got this. Knee in tight, 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 tight. All the way up, all the way in. Hold it here. Turn your hip. Open that leg. Shoot those hips high. Down for a push-up. We got 2 more, guys. Knee in. All the way back. All the way in. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn your hip. Open the leg, push the hips high, come back down for that scissor push-up. Last one, best one. All the way up, all the way in, and hold. All the way up, all the way in. Turn your hip, open that leg, push the hips up, and down for that push-up. Whew, good job. This time, left forearm meets the mat at the top, parallel. So take your level, either stagger your feet here or stack your feet for level 2 and 3. Now we got our dips. So we do 5 dips here, focusing on the contraction. So we're not going all the way down and all the way up. We're doing halvesies, but we're pausing a little bit. Really working those static holds today, guys. And now 5, in. Elbow to elbow, open it all the way back up, keeping that core strong. One more. Now 5 hip dips. Keep breathing. Good, you got this. If you have to take that knee down to modify, there's no shame in that game. That's okay, we go at our own level and whatever we need at that time. You guys got this. Last one, elbow to elbow and all the way up. Excellent. So take it to your knees and take it to a nice child's pose here. Reaching the arms out long, bringing the forehead down. Really stretch it out. Deep breath here as we come up into downward facing dog. So from here, you guys, we're gonna bring that right leg all the way up. And this time, the right knee comes to the right tricep, the right wrist, the left wrist, the left tricep, the left tricep, left wrist, right tricep, left tricep. Good, keep making these box squares in opposite directions. We're gonna keep doing this. We're not counting, you go at your own pace from 4 corners. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it back. Good work, guys. Bring that right leg all the way through to the hands, turning that back foot down parallel with the mat and circling the arms into warrior 2. Feels good to get off those wrists for a little bit. So roll out your wrists back and forth. Warrior 2, you want to make sure that that knee isn't tilted in. Make sure that kneecap is facing toward the front. Hips are facing toward the side. They're nice and square. Open your arms like a T. And from here, we're going to get low into our warrior 2 and lift your toes up if you can to ensure that the weight is in your front heel. And you're doing little micro pulses here as your arms are out long and strong. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now from here, we're going to take pumping warrior. So the front knee straightens, reach up high, deep inhale, exhale back to warrior 2. Inhale again, reach up high. This time, watch my back heel. You're going to turn it into a crescent pose, coming down for a crescent lunge with T arms. So as you come up, your arms come up and that foot comes back to warrior 2. So as your arms come down, you come down into that lunge as your arms come up is when you transition into that high crescent lunge. So keep switching. That front foot stays where it is. Turn that back heel and down. You should be feeling it in the arms right now. If you're engaging every muscle in your body, you feel it. Times 10. Couple more of these, guys. You are strong. You are warriors. Let's do it. Last one, best one. All the way up. Turn that heel back down. And last one. Excellent. So this time, wide leg fold to the left side. Toes come in. Heels come out. And we're going to walk it all the way out for Chaturanga Push-Ups. So you do one push-up there, then you're going to walk back, and then come back out and do another push-up. So they're walk out, wide leg fold, tricep push-ups. Keep that lower ab tight and right. You guys got this. So a little fold at the bottom is good too. Keep going. Do a few more of these, and then walk it all the way out, down and up, back, down, push up, and back. Good. Excellent. So from here, we're coming all the way up with our hands on our hips, flat back, engage that lower abdominal, and take your toes out, heels in this time. Coming into a nice goddess squat. So knees go out, your weight is in your heels, your chest is up, your arms are open, and feel free to take a mudra here and really tilt that pelvis under so you're not hyperextending out. That could really hurt the lower back. So tilt that pelvis under, hold your deep squat, and now options here, guys. If you want to lift one knee, one heel, and then the other, feel free. You could stay here, or you can lift both heels. You don't come out of that squat. So if you want to stay on lifted toes, you can, or keep pulsing, or keep vacillating between levels. We have a little bit more time here, guys. You're doing so good. I know my legs are shaking. So either you're lifting one heel at a time, or you're lifting both. Woo! We got 10 seconds here. Take it to your highest level. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Toes and heels out. Fold forward. Walk it out. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. That felt so good. Let's do one more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. You guys are doing so good. Walk it back around. So from here, guys, take that leg back, and we're going to do some hip dips here, but it depends on whether or not you're comfortable at a higher level or lower. I like the lower level, elbows under the shoulders, and basically you're taking it, really targeting those obliques. We're gonna do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it on one side, and just give me these tiny pulses here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, tiny pulses here. Just engage that core. It's a small movement. Usually, big things come in small packages. Whew. Yes. And come back up to plank position and push it back. Downward facing dog. Good. So other side, we're gonna bring it through. Left leg comes all the way up. And 4 corners, here we go. So knee comes to tricep, wrist, other wrist, all the way up. You keep doing your you're drawing a large box with your knee around your arms. And now reverse. So draw the box the other way. Keep breathing. Keep squeezing those abs. We got 2 more. You got this. Now lift that leg all the way back. Stretch it out. And bring it through to warrior 2. Cartwheel it all the way up. Back leg is parallel with the mat. Open the arms up. Hips are square. Knee is straight. Opening the arms up here. Bring the toes up. And just pulse. Find your low warrior 2. So weight in the front heel. We're pulsing, engaging that quad. Strong arms, strength through the fingertips. Now we bring it all the way up. Inhale at the top. Good. Pivot on the back heel into high crescent lunge. Arms come down for a T when you're down at the base of your lunge. Up, warrior 2. Good. Up, turn on the back heel, lunge. You can take that foot in a little bit if you need to. Just make sure that knee doesn't pass your ankle and you're staying in proper form, but at the same time, engaging every muscle in your body. You guys are on the home stretch. Don't stop now. We got 2 more. Pivot, down, up, warrior 2. Last one, best one. Pivot with the arms up, lunge into a T, and back up. And now pivot, wide leg fold on the right side, hands come down. And now from here, open your feet out a little bit wider, or maybe you want to keep them level. I like my toes out a little bit with this one. So level 1, you guys can keep your hands down to the block or the floor. Level 2, you might want to start engaging some of those arms, or you might want to step. And it's really about what you have in your toolbox and your endurance, where you want to take it. Level 3, you go the entire length of your mat and you're doing jumping skaters. So either way, you challenge yourself. Keep that core in strong. Keep it going. Only a couple more seconds here, guys. Give it all you got. Shh. Shh. Keep breathing. 2, 1. Good. You might want to grab a towel or a strap if you have tight shoulders for this one. So toes come in, heels come out. Find your wide stance. Open your chest. Deep inhale. Exhale. Fold forward, letting those arms just relax over your head, keeping soft in the knees, never locking out the knees. But let those hands just drop. Let gravity really take them down. Keep breathing here, active recovery. And now slowly release the towel, walking your hands around, and now coming back. Left leg meets the right. Let's take a vinyasa to clean the slate. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Walk those hands back about halfway. And if you want to just come to a seated pose, you can do that. Otherwise, if you want to practice your jump through with me, you have your hands about halfway up the mat, looking forward, not down, engaging especially those lower abs. You're going to lift your hips up and through and into a seated staff. So let me know how you did with your jump through. So from here, guys, come into your boat pose. So your boat pose from here, you can, level 1, bend your legs. Level 2 or 3. Level 2, maybe you want to go back and forth. Level 3, you're in full boat position here. Now from here, we're going to open our palms up, lean back a little bit. Just make sure your shoulders are rolled back and down. And we're gonna open and close, pointing the toes, engaging the core for scissor kicks. Try to keep that chin off your chest. Keep the breath flowing. Open and close. You're engaging those inner thighs. You're engaging your core. Taking deep breaths. You guys got this. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now take the feet down as you slowly roll down one vertebra at a time, letting your legs come all the way up. Really good for our lymphatic system. It's a nice, gentle inversion that helps pump the lymph. The main part of our waist system starts to activate that lymphatic flow. So leave your legs up. Take a pistol grip with your hands, 4 fingers out, thumbs crossed. And we're going to take it to the outside of one foot while the other leg goes down. So just crisscross as you switch sides, taking it up here as much as you want to, lifting those shoulder blades high off the ground, this time targeting those upper abs while those lower abs are still working. Try to take it high. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hold it in like a tight little package. Bring your forehead to your knees. And now open it out without dropping your head. And we're going to do 10 suitcase crunches. Last one, guys. You got this. Open. Tight little ball, all the way open. Tight little ball. Couple more. Last one. Give it all you got. Wrap those ribs in, suck the core in. 2 more. Last one. Good, slowly lower it down. Taking in the right leg, interlace below the knee and bring it over for that nice spinal twist. Another important daily detoxifying move we should be doing. It doesn't matter if your knee or your shoulder comes down, but what matters is that you keep breathing and releasing, knowing that gravity will do the work. You guys did amazing. I know, I'm sweaty Betty over here. I hope you had a good one. I hope it was as good for you as it was for me. Bring that other knee in. Tight, tight, tight. Massaging the descending colon this time. Very important. And now bring it over. Good. So maybe you want to switch your hips over to the left a little bit as your knee comes to the right and looking over to the left. Nice gentle spinal twist. Don't forget to stretch more if you need to. And bringing it all the way back. If you want to just roll your body to the side and come up slowly. Towel off. We have our warrior quote for today. First of all, I want to congratulate you warriors for making it through. That was a tough one. But chiseled yoga is not easy. And if you read about how it was created, it wasn't meant to be easy. So for our warrior quote, you know, desire has no revenge. Leopards don't change their spots, and men of low character rarely change their behavior. Hold no grudges, for resentments injure you more than they injure your enemy. But at the same time, don't trip over the same stomp more than once. Deal with the incident, learn what you need to learn, and continue down the path of the warrior. That's you guys. Love you. Thank you for showing up. I'll see you next time. Can't wait to hear your comments. Keep this chiseled yoga going. I hope you enjoyed it. Mwah. Namaste.